Welcome back to V2U Research, your premier destination for professional market intelligence and high-conviction financial insights. Today is Wednesday, April 8, 2026, and we've just witnessed one of the most significant trading sessions of the year for the Australian market. The S&P ASX 200 index exploded higher today, closing with a massive gain of 223 points to settle at 8,051 Q80. That represents a substantial 2.55% surge in a single day, a move that has effectively redefined the short-term market structure. This rally didn't just boost portfolios, it set a fresh 20-day high, confirming the return of aggressive bullish sentiment. Over the last 5 trading days, the index has now climbed 3.23%, showing incredible resilience despite recent global volatility. Current price action puts us just 2.73% away from the elusive 52-week high, a level many analysts thought was out of reach this month. The spark for this explosive rally was a major geopolitical breakthrough. President Trump has announced a critical 2-week ceasefire with Iran. This move has provided a vital window for diplomatic negotiations, significantly cooling the geopolitical risk premium that had been weighing on markets. As U.S. stock futures surged on the news, Australian investors were quick to follow suit, leading to the broad-based buying we saw across the ASX. Now let's break down the technicals. From a structural perspective, the index continues to hold firmly above the key support zone near 8,671.8. This level has acted as a primary floor, where institutional buying has consistently stepped in to absorb selling pressure over the past month. Looking ahead, the next major hurdle is the near-term resistance located around 9,200.9. This is the line in the sand for the bulls. A break above 9,200.9 would likely trigger a massive short-covering rally, potentially propelling us to new all-time highs. Our team at V2U is also monitoring the RSI, or Relative Strength Index, which is currently sitting at approximately 55.55. This 55.55 reading suggests we are in a neutral to bullish momentum phase. Crucially, the market is not yet in overbought territory. With the current trading range established between 8,671 and 9,200, the path of least resistance currently appears to be higher. At V2U Research, we use proprietary quantitative models to verify these technical levels, ensuring our clients have the most accurate data points. Our members receive real-time alerts when these key levels are tested, allowing for precise entry and exit strategies in volatile markets. Turning to the macro landscape, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand made a pivotal decision today, keeping its policy rate unchanged at 2.25%. This marks the second consecutive meeting with no change, suggesting a cautious approach by New Zealand's central bankers as they monitor global data. However, the statement was far from dovish. The RBNZ signaled it is ready to act if inflation pressures intensify due to the Middle East crisis. They are particularly concerned about fuel and transport prices, which could see a delayed surge if supply chains remain disrupted. V2U Research provides deep-dive macro analysis on central bank policies across the APAC region to help you navigate these interest rate cycles. Sector performance today was overwhelmingly bullish. 8 of the 11 main sectors ended the day in positive territory, tracking the broader index. The information technology sector emerged as the undisputed king of the session, gaining a staggering 7.31% in a single day. This caps off a phenomenal week for tech, with a total gain of 7.19% over the last 5 days as investors rotated back into growth names. Materials also saw strong institutional backing, gaining 4.47%, driven by a rebound in commodity prices and positive news from the major miners. Real estate investment trusts, or A-REITs, also performed well, adding 3.94% as yields stabilized following the RBNZ's steady rate decision. Consumer discretionary and industrials were also in high demand, rising 3.53% and 2.89% respectively as confidence returned to the real economy. The defensive heavyweights in financials and healthcare also contributed to the index gain, rising 2.77% and 2.14% respectively. However, it wasn't a rally for everyone. The energy sector was the weakest performer today, correcting a sharp 7.15%. This slump was a direct result of the ceasefire news, which caused oil prices to retreat as the fear premium evaporated from the energy complex. Utilities also felt the heat, correcting 4.18% as investors rotated out of defensive bond proxy stocks and into higher beta sectors. Now, let's look at the individual stock champions. Two names in particular stole the spotlight with double-digit moves. Zipco Limited was the standout performer, skyrocketing 19.46% today. This move was fueled by the massive rotation into the tech sector. With volume reaching 6-month highs, Zip has firmly established itself as a leader in the current growth stock resurgence. Bellevue Gold Limited also shone bright, rising 18.84%. Gold stocks are seeing renewed interest as investors look for quality assets. Our V2U Small Cap Gems report identified Bellevue as a high-conviction play weeks ago. This is the power of independent research. On the flip side, DroneShield Limited recorded the largest decline of the day, falling 13.53% after a period of intense outperformance. This appears to be a case of significant profit-taking as the ceasefire news reduced the immediate demand for defense-related technology. Karoon Energy also struggled, falling 13.07%, directly mirroring the weakness we saw in the broader energy sector and global oil prices. At V2U, we emphasize risk management. Knowing when to take profits and avoid sector downdrafts is just as important as finding the winners. Looking ahead, market participants are now shifting their focus to the upcoming US Crude Oil Inventories data release. This weekly change in commercial crude barrels held by U.S. firms is a massive driver for petroleum product pricing. Inventory levels directly influence the price of fuel, which in turn impacts inflation and the overall global economic trend for the coming quarter. Our next V2U Weekly Outlook will feature a full breakdown of this data and what it means for the ASX energy players. Stay tuned. If you found this ASX market wrap useful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for regular updates. We are committed to bringing you the most actionable market insights and educational content to help you trade with confidence. We want to build a community of informed traders. Feel free to share your stock watch list in the comments below. Let us know which ASX stocks you're tracking this week. We'd love to hear your thesis and share our views with the community. Thank you for watching. At V2U Research, our mission is to empower your financial journey through superior data and expert analysis. Trade responsibly, manage your risks carefully, and we'll see you in the next market update. Happy trading, everyone.
Disclaimer. The information contained in this publication is general in nature and has been prepared without taking into account your objectives, financial situation, or needs. It is provided by Titan Securities, holder of Australian Financial Services, license number 307040. It is not intended to constitute personal financial advice. Investing and trading involve risk, and past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. You should consider your own objectives, financial situation, and needs before acting on any information contained herein. You should also read our financial services guide and, where relevant, the product disclosure statement and target market determination issued by the product provider. These documents are available upon request. Titan Securities accepts no liability for any loss or damage arising from reliance on this information.